You're really funny.
Thank you. I say into the camera, not to you.
Yeah. Hey, everybody. It's your friends, Gardiner and Emily.
Yeah, and we're not sick anymore.
We're not sick. Thank God.
Hopefully we'll have a little more energy than we did the last couple weeks.
Yeah.
Before we move on, I just wanted to give a shout out to my old friend Timmy Elliott, who just won second place in the New England's Funniest Comedian competition. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I'm so excited. I did some skits with him in high school. We sang the 4 chord song. We had some good times. Timmy's hilarious, so, I'm shocked he didn't get number 1. If you see this, Timmy, I've already told you I'm so proud of you, but, now I'm doing it more publicly.
Nice. Today,
yes,
we're going to check out probably the worst channel on YouTube.
Yeah.
Do you know about Jubilee?
I do, actually.
There's the Jake and Logan Paul, and you could consider them, probably the worst. But they're, individual creators, right? Andrew Tate, he's over there. And then you have Jubilee, which is a company, right? You have the individual creators, they're bad in their own way. But then you have companies like Jubilee.
Yeah, to me, they strike me as clickbait, the channel.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. We're going to watch Jubilee's I'm an Incel Ask Me Anything video. And this is good. I took 2 takes of that because the first one could have been clipped out by itself and used by somebody in a YouTube poop or something, and I don't want that. So you'll never see it. All right, you want to watch?
Oh, yeah.
Here we have Andrew Tate's favorite kind of person.
Yeah, he definitely looks like he studied the blade.
I'm gonna guess his name is Bryson.
I'm getting a Donovan vibe.
Donovan? Okay.
Dominic, something like that.
Or Nathan.
Nathan.
Yeah. All right.
No
Our
hate.
bets are placed. The final answer.
No hate on all the Nathans and Nates. I know you're all way cool.
Yeah, I know a couple Nathans.
Yeah.
That's all I'm gonna say about that.
If you could summarize your opinion towards women.
Like what I think of them?
Yes.
I do think they are very important, but...
Oh, God.
Short for involuntarily celibate, an incel is a member of an online subculture that centers around not being sexually active despite desiring to be. I think that's the wrong definition. An incel is a depraved member, a card-carrying member of a Reddit group, essentially, or 4chan, or one of the other more depraved chans. And not sexually active, but believing they deserve to be.
Yes.
That's the difference.
I can already think of 2 mass murderers under the name of incel.
Yeah, carrying the incel banner,
the moniker,
the stained sock.
If you think you're an incel and you think women,
are important, but
if you think you deserve sexual attention from a woman and you're not getting it, the problem is you.
Yes.
Okay, so just change your attitude. That's all I'm gonna say.
I told this to my uncle once, who went through about 6 divorces before finally telling me, Gardiner, you gotta move to the Philippines so you can buy yourself a wife, because all American women want is to take all your money and take your property. So you gotta move to the Philippines and buy a wife. I turned to him and said, listen, the common denominator in all of your marriages is you. And if you make advances at women and you fail over and over again, it's not all women, buddy. It's you. We'll get to that again. I have all the faith in the world that we'll be talking about this some more. So let's just continue.
If you're an ugly guy, you better get a good job and make some money, because nobody's going to want to talk to you.
Girls, I will destroy you.
You don't deserve to get laid at all!
Well, he's got a point. I mean, dude, if you watch this stuff, if you buy into the Andrew Tate Bologna, then you're you don't deserve to get laid at all. Like, if you want to get laid, you won't. I mean, there are a few things less attractive to a woman than a misogynist. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Okay. Hey, I'm Brendio. I also go by Derek. I'm an
Starts with a
incel.
D.
Wait a minute. Derek.
Starts with a D. I was pretty close.
Yeah.
Money.
But he said his name was Brendio, sometimes known as Derek. Is that what he said?
I think so. Derek was the name they gave to me.
My mom.
Brendio. I also go by Derek.
Brand deal?
I think he's saying Brendio.
Brendio? Hi, my name is Zondak. That's my Reddit handle. I'm not even kidding. I came up with that when I was 12, and I still go by it, and I've gained all of my pubes. What? Bro, Brendio. That's my Pokemon trainer name?
I'm an incel, and I'm here to answer people's questions about the topic.
You just gotta put in some effort, okay? Like, looking at this guy, he's not a bad-looking guy.
No.
No. Like,
Wash his hair, give it a cut. Maybe do like a man bun. Lots of girls are into that.
No. This is not a style anymore. Get a good haircut. Go to the barber and get a good haircut. Maybe grow some facial hair if you can. I know not every guy can. I'm not the greatest at it. Once you have a professional, like a nice looking look to you, you'll notice that women start looking at you. And then if you ever start talking about being an incel in public, never do that again. Ever. It's not a thing. That's not an actual thing, by the way. It's not a thing.
No.
It's not real. It's fake. Stop it.
Where's my hug at?
All you women never give me hugs. You never asked for one, you weirdo. Literally, all he has to do is get a haircut, okay, and ditch the Spider-Man merch, and he's presentable. I'm not even kidding.
It's probably not even.
That is definitely Spider-Man. That's definitely Spider-Man. That hoodie is completely Spider-Man. Am I wrong? That has to be. Like, it can't be anything else.
If you recognize it, write it in the comments.
Oh, wow, they got a bunch of people, huh?
Start. Hi, how are you?
Hi, I'm good.
So you're an incel.
Yes.
Why would you ever sign up to do this?
I suppose I would want to give more of a positive light on this community, which is a very negative light upon it.
Okay. And do you think that's a good thing?
Yes,
Why is that?
because a lot of the boys in this community aren't bad people.
But you acknowledge that a good handful of them are, right?
A lot of boys in this community. You gotta start thinking of yourself as a man. That's, yeah. You just think of yourself as a man, stand up straight, and cut your hair. And then maybe a girl will actually look at you.
Yeah, that was definitely a Freudian slip, I think.
Who hurt you, or what happened? What event sort of catalyzed this way of thinking and you getting into this kind of research?
Society.
God.
Do you hate women?
No.
No.
Good.
No.
If a woman was elected as president of the United States, how would you react?
I don't know. It probably would depend on the woman. I probably wouldn't be supportive of it, honestly, but.
Why not? Why not, though?
Yeah.
Why not? I mean, depending on the woman, you know?
Right.
I mean, just like depending on the man.
I keep waiting for him to, like, pretend he's the Joker or something every time he starts laughing.
Oh, yeah.
Why so serious?
Yeah. Well, now it's the Joaquin Phoenix Joker.
Oh,
that
I haven't seen that movie yet.
It's not very good.
Why do you say that, if you don't mind me asking?
I do think that men should be the leaders and women should be the caregivers and the loving, supporting, and the teachers in some cases.
That's something I expected to hear from him, and it's like, okay, if that's the bar you're setting, dude, if that's the bar you're setting, and this is the problem with incels, you need to actually act like a man. Okay? I'm serious. Like, this is not a joke. I'm not kidding. Like, if you think men should be leaders, be a leader. If you think men should be like the patriarch, then be a patriarch. Take responsibility for yourself. Get a haircut and put away the baby merch. The freaking Spider-Man. Look, I have nothing against Spider-Man. I'm playing Spider-Man on my Steam Deck. But you know what? I also have a girlfriend. Take responsibility for yourself. That's the only thing that he needs to do. Is take responsibility for himself. Get off of the chans. Get off of Reddit and actually take responsibility. If that's the bar you're gonna set.
Yeah. Stop expecting things.
Women of color or just women in general have been oppressed by certain systems and other oppressed communities, especially the LGBTQ+, all those don't really fit with the spectrum that incels or you have been talking about. So why do you think your method of thought would help fix what we have today?
I probably wouldn't view the things that you might view as oppression. I have a feeling. I would view it more as how we treat children that we love. We control them, but we control them lovingly, not as a slave, not as we're forcing them to do things against their will. I would view it more as a loving domestic thing in the past. And I would say that if we were to do it in a civilized way, maybe in a more, even a Christian way, even though I'm not really advocating for a certain religion or ideology, I would assume that women would probably be happier. And I wouldn't just assume that blindly, I would assume that based on the data that I have seen.
So this is what he's saying. This is what
He didn't answer the question.
No, he's advocating for mommy and daddy trading 2 cows for him to have a wife. That's what he's asking for. That's what he wants. He wants to have been handed a wife. Doesn't matter if she's gay. Doesn't matter if he's gay. It doesn't matter. He wants his dad to have bought him a wife when he was 12 or whatever.
I'm glad you figured it out. I was too busy looking at her facial expressions.
Yeah, she's pretty animated.
Yeah.
The
the initial comment about I don't see oppression as what you see oppression. It's like his oppression is that he's not getting laid. Meanwhile, all these different people that she's mentioned have just been terrorized their whole entire lives for something they can't control.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I just imagine him this guy. He probably works at GameStop or something, and he's a woman comes in and buys video games, and he's like, "Is this for your boyfriend?" She goes, "No, they're for me." And he's like, actually, women shouldn't play video games. I'm just imagining that's what this guy is like. It's like, dude, get off of the internet. People like this don't belong on the internet. Seriously, go touch grass.
I know. And I really like Reddit.
Mow the lawn.
I enjoy Reddit, and I feel like guys like this ruin it for the rest of us.
I mean, we're blaming Reddit. It's mostly the chans.
4chan,
It's not just 4chan. It's the other more disgusting ones. And 4chan is already absolutely disgusting. Ugh.
Gross.
What data have you seen that has brought you to this conclusion? Because I'm now curious where I can get this data from.
I couldn't reference it offhand, but I believe there was a study that I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head.
Okay.
The data I've seen that I can't cite.
That just reminds me of a video we did a while ago where Confidently Incorrect, speaking of Reddit, and that guy was trying to tell some girl that bras cause cancer, but he was he really just wanted to know how big her boobs were, clearly.
Oh my God.
But he's like, do your own research, and she's like, no, you give me some sources, and he's like, no. God, I hate it. People like that just hide behind Reddit, and then they don't expect someone to call them out.
What do you think it is about liberal areas that create behavior in women that you think is a problem?
Promiscuity leads to increased standards in more primitive aspects such as looks, and that typically makes it harder for some people to find a relationship, including sometimes good-looking people.
You're a slut, so you can't pick out all the good guys like me. Oh my God.
Dude, wait a minute. Wait a minute. He's promiscuity leads to increased standards in the way people look. Is that what he said?
I think so.
And so it makes it harder for him to be promiscuous.
So you think that promiscuity is the problem, and if people were more monogamous and more withholding, that would sort of fix society.
I don't want people to be more monogamous. I just want to get laid.
Yeah.
And it's really hard when women are sluts and they sleep with everyone except me.
God.
Like, dude, can you not see the narcissism, the Eric Cartman of it all? Like, this is Eric Cartman as a grown ass 21-year-old. Am I wrong? This is Cartman from South Park.
There have been a few mass shootings in the past where these shooters actually stated that they were incels or were radicalized by online incels. What do you think about their actions?
I condemn their actions. I don't believe violence is the solution. I don't believe attacking random people is going to fix anything.
Dude, I'm telling you, cut your hair, bro. Just cut your hair. I'm serious. Like, I had no success with women whatsoever when my hair was his hair length. Like women would come up to me and be like, "Can I play with your hair?" But it was never like that was it. Like that was the only attention I got from women because you know why? They wanted my hair. That's what they wanted, seriously. But like that, like the hair sticking to your face, not very attractive. And and I'm only saying that because like
there's things
he lives his life
yeah.
by what he deserves and doesn't have.
There's things he can do to control the way he looks.
Yes. It's very easy, dude. Like, just cut your hair.
I do think that the reason why they committed those actions was probably because of out of desperation or out of, mental problems that probably could have been prevented had the right support was in their community, in their household. If people saw what they were posting and saw what they were experiencing in life and did something to help them.
Okay, I actually respect that part of it. I was really worried he was going to say that it could have been prevented if someone had, slept with these guys, so snaps to this guy.
Oh, the bare minimum. Good job.
Well, I mean, in this day and age, the bare minimum seems to be a little hard to come by.
Yeah.
As they say, your mental health is not your fault, but it is your responsibility.
Yes.
So if you feel like you're that desperate, that that angry, that you feel like you're gonna go out and hurt someone, please talk to someone.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a pivotal moment in your life, like a straw that broke the metaphorical camel's back?
It's constant years of rejection, no matter who the person was, constant years of rejection in other aspects of my life.
Okay. I have had a lifelong fear of rejection. Not just in relationships, just with anything. I've had many guys that I've never asked anyone out, but I've had guys in the past that I have had a crush on, and always unrequited, always embarrassed myself, and whatever, and except he's the only one, like we said, the only guy I've ever liked who's actually liked me back, so not complaining. Anyway, but what I'm saying is there's a lot of guys out there that rejected me, and did I swear off a whole gender of people? Of course not. I don't.
But the difference is there isn't a community of incel women on Reddit.
There is.
Is there?
There is. I can't remember what the name of it is. Yeah, it's just I don't get the mindset of I didn't get my way.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna hate women, and you all suck because you don't sleep with me. Well, maybe you haven't found the right person yet. I was 25 when I first met him, and we officially got together when I was 26. Mm-hmm. Long story, but it takes time. And I think when I first met you, that was when I really started trying to lose weight and taking putting more effort into my personality. That was already locked in a long time ago. But no,
your personality was the first thing that I noticed about you, because we met on Bumble, mm-hmm. but we talked, we just talked, and that's really important. Mm-hmm. Being able to carry on a conversation.
Yeah.
And not going off on a narcissistic diatribe about how many times you've been rejected. Mm-hmm. And, you just got to put in work for yourself.
Yeah.
And then people will start to see you for who you are. And it's literally just a matter of playing the game. Because, like, honestly, in this day and age, dating is a game. And it's a game about being personable, which he is definitely personable. He can talk and he can like make a joke, even if they're cringe and it's all coming from a place of like brainwashing online and radicalism. But it's all about being personable, right? It's all about being presentable, and it's about having fun.
Mm-hmm.
If you go on a first date and you expect to get some out of that, you're never going to get any. But if you go on a first date and you have fun, and you're just easy to be around, that's, this is coming from me. That was like, I think that was the thing that, like, on our first date, it was so natural. It was just easy.
We like sat in a Barnes & Noble Starbucks for like 2.5 hours and just talked.
Yeah.
And
talked.
It was really nice.
Yeah. And it's like, if you can do that, you can get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We're preaching at this kid. He's never going to watch it.
This video, I noticed, it came out in 2019. So he's had 3 years. Maybe I'd like to see a follow-up. Hopefully he's... Because I know I've read a lot of stories about former incels. So, once you're an incel, you can get out.
Do you believe that you deserve sex or intimacy from a woman?
I think everybody at some level deserves someone that loves them and, respects them, as long as you are also loving and respectful towards that person. They're an equal. You're not like seeking someone beyond yourself. You don't have like too high standards, I suppose.
Something tells me he's like one of those guys that his profile on a dating app is like, must be no taller than 5'4", must have size C to double D bra, must, can never have had sex, you can't be friends with guys, and like expects them to be like, oh, swipe right, I fit all that criteria, oh God.
I just, just invite a girl to your D&D meeting, for God's sakes. Just your D&D campaign. Like, the girls that play D&D are like the coolest, Have you ever played D&D?
No.
Oh,
I'm not cool.
You would be really good at it. But
thank you.
It's all about just like having fun and improvising. And I can tell you, like, I bet you this guy plays D&D, And it's like, have some girls at your D&D party.
Yeah.
For God's sakes. And then don't be picky. Like, as long as she's got a great personality, that's all you need.
Hello, thanks for watching the video.
Who's
I hope
this
you liked
guy?
it.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment as well. I already said that. Cut that part out.
No, we'll keep it. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, like, oh yeah. But like, see, like, he showed some personality there. So like, here's what I hope. This came out 3.5 years ago. I hope that he has taken accountability, responsibility, and I hope that, things have changed. And I'm glad that he wasn't as much of a, like, Dorito-encrusted finger guy that that we all probably thought he was going to be. That went better than I thought it was going to.
Thank you for watching and
Yeah.
listening to us go on and on about this. Hopefully we can edit this into a funny video. Yeah, so I think that's going to do it for now. Make sure you like and subscribe to this channel because we're having fun doing it. And you guys, the people who watch consistently seem to be liking it. So also leave a comment.
Yeah.
You gotta leave a comment. You go down that little comment section and you just, twiddle on your keyboard and then click that little post button or whatever it's called. Send.
I don't know. I never comment on
And then
anything.
you gotta go over and tickle that like button.
No, not again. Oh.
You gotta lick that subscribe button.
Ew, no.
Like it's an ear.
Ew, stop it.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.
Yeah.